Hey everyone, just wanted to update you guys a little bit about the Darth Vader versus Master Chief trailer. So we've been working hard on some of the 3D modeling stuff. We figured out our workflow for the Maya to Unreal Engine workflow. So it's looking good. So what we're doing is we've got Eric Bear in Texas, and he's there. He is. He is the one that's driving the animation here. We've saved out everything using his Xsense MVN link suit, and we've saved that FBX out of MVN Animate Pro, and that's come over here, and it's just been imported into a 3D model that we have set up here. So let's see, we got a T-pose going on there. We got this character, and this is his gun. Gun is parented to his right hand, and in an angle that when he starts being animated, that's it's going to fit into his hand properly. He's got his finger off the trigger, and yeah, we've got that. So once we make some tweaks, I mean, things like his feet, they were a little bit off with the sensor because it got the sensor moved, and so a lot of the animations, his foot is a little bit off there. So we can go in there and show the joints, and we can kind of go through and we can make some changes to some of that stuff in Maya, which is really handy. I've been using Maya since 2005, so I do know a lot about the application, and I feel a little more comfortable about playing around with bones and things like that than I do in Unreal Engine. However, I feel very confident in Unreal Engine as well because I'm fairly fluent. So what we've done is we've actually exported the FBX data, including the animation. So we're importing the raw data from MVN and then out into an FBX. We're importing the FBX into Maya, into the rig, and it goes directly in because of the way we've named the bones. So it just pulls right in, and then we kind of make some tweaks to it, and then we export that out as an FBX with a skeletal mesh, and then we import that into Unreal Engine. And when we do that, we have a beautiful little character here that we can play around with. So we can move him around, we can rotate him, we can do whatever we want. Don't worry about that; it's just an update thing. And then we set up the camera, we set up the lighting, we set everything up, and in fact, this shot here is going to have about 5 or 6 stormtroopers in it. So that's what we're doing right now. Is I'm just preparing each individual animation clip that Eric recorded, and we're putting those in. So we've got some variation in those characters because they're going to be kind of in a squad. So that's what we do. We get everything up there, and we get the framing all perfect, and we throw that into the render queue. So this, what we're looking at right now, is a sequencer in Unreal Engine, and we can just we can press play and we can see what they're doing. We throw all 5 of them in there, we get them all perfect, and then we send that to the render queue. So once we have it in the render queue, we can export it over to animation sequence or file sequences, image sequences, and then we can send it over to our compositors. They're going to do the final stuff. So really interesting stuff. I really love it, and we just like say we want to go in and switch to another camera here. Got a couple different cameras here, different things happening. We can pilot those. We can play around with the cameras. We can rack focus. We can do whatever we want, and then we just block out the animation, add it in there, and then we do that. So we just wanted to update you guys on what we're working on and that we are coming up with it. We've pushed our deadlines a little bit longer than originally anticipated, and that's because we have some really cool stuff on the horizon here pretty quickly. So we're gonna make some major announcements very shortly, but we're just gonna get this trailer out here pretty quickly. We'll make some announcements about how everything's going to going in a schedule for the final full production of that episode, and then we're going to make some announcements about a new up and coming episodic web series that is coming out in regards to a video game that we're working on as well. So very exciting stuff. So keep an eye on our social media stuff, and we'll let you know how this comes. But let's give us about 2 weeks before we wrap this all up with all of our final color grading and everything. And you should be able to see some really neat stuff. I don't want to give out too much more than that. I think I've already given away a lot, but definitely keep an eye on RetroPixel, www.retropixel.digital. That's our website, and just check everything out. All right, have a great day.